Assalamualaikum. Alright, in this video, we are going to talk on the operations involving algebraic expressions, where we will see the addition and subtraction, and then multiplication, and finally division. Alright, so let's go one by one. So first of all, to do the addition or subtraction, we must check whether the terms, alright, so we call this as a term. So this is a term, another term, and a term, right? So the term is separated from with the addition or subtraction, alright? So bilangan ungkapan itu dipisahkan oleh tambah ataupun tolak. So in this case ada 3 term, 1, 2, 3, dipisahkan oleh tambah dan tolak. Alright, so we have to check whether each term is like terms or unlike terms. If it is like terms, then we can add or subtract them. If it is not like terms or unlike terms, so we can't do any operation involving the addition or subtraction. So let's go one by one. So first of all, we'll see this x squared. Alright, so number 1. So look at the variable x squared, and x squared. So they are all like terms, so we can add them together by summing this 4 plus 7 minus 2. So 4 plus 7 is actually 11. 11 minus 2 you get 9. So your final answer will be 9. 9 what? 9 x squared is the variable. Alright? So just write this x squared coming from this. Okay. Alright? So now let's go to number 2. Look at your variable. T. Are they all like terms? Yes. Kita boleh tambah. Kalau semua like terms, boleh tambah. So bila nak tambah, look at your variable. Look at your coefficient. So negative 3 tambah 3 tolak 4 tambah 2. So pressing your calculator. Negatif 3 tambah 3 kosong. Kosong tolak 4 negatif 4. Negatif 4 tambah 2 negatif 2. So your final answer will be negative 2. Dekat belakang variable is t. This is the variable t. So tulis sekali saja. Negatif 2t is the final answer. Alright, so let's look at number 3. Look at your variable xy, yx. Adakah sama xy dengan yx? Yes, actually it is sama. Right, so bila dia sama, so sebenarnya kita boleh tambah. Right, so or I'll just rewrite this xy minus 4xy plus 5xy. That yx is actually sama dengan xy. I'll just write it in this form. So that is easy for us to add. So bila kita nak tambah, you just take this 3 minus 4 plus 5. So 3 minus 4, you get negative 1. Negative 1 plus 5, you get positive 4. So the final answer will be positive 4. What is that variable? It's actually xy. So it will become xy at the back there. So, positive 4 xy. Negative 1 plus 5. Okay, so let's look at number 4. Right, so look at your variable. Cari yang variable yang sama. Mana term yang sama? Okay, this one together with this one, boleh tambah. And we know that this negative 3m squared plus 7m squared adalah term yang sama, like term. So, tambah yang kuning dengan yang kuning, yang biru dengan yang biru. So, we will have, right? So, look at your number here. Negative 4 plus 2. So, negative 4 plus 2 will be negative 2. Negative 2 what? Negative 2 mn. Alright. Next one, we'll look at this negative 3 plus 7. Alright, tengok yang biru ini. Negative 3 plus 7, you get 4. So, you get positive 4 kan? Positive 4. What is that variable at the back there? It's actually m squared here. So, we'll have m squared. Or, if you want to write, alright, 4m squared, I'll just put this positive 4m squared. So, I'll just put in front, it will be something like this. 4m squared minus 2mn. Alright, the same answer. Sama saja. You can stop here, but if you want to make it cantik sikit lah, so you boleh 4m squared minus 2mn. Alright, so let's look at number 5. You have this, so look at your variable. So 3ab, mana lagi yang like terms? This one, plus 7ab. You kena tambah yang biru itu. Alright, yang hijau pula. Alright, negative 5a dengan negative 6a. Look at your variable to check whether they are like terms or unlike terms. Right, so I'll just rearrange this. Alright, so I will have something like 3ab plus 7ab. Alright, saya tulis yang biru ini. Okay, next one saya nak tulis yang hijau. Minus 5a. And then we'll have minus 6a. Okay, so now yang biru kita akan dapat 3 plus 7. Okay, tambahkan yang ini sahaja. 3 plus 7 we'll get 10. 10 what? 10ab. Alright, next one, yang warna hijau, take this negative 5 minus 6. Negative 5 minus 6, you'll get negative 11. A is your variable at the back there. So that's your final answer for the number 5. Alright, let's look at number 6. Check your like term. So this one together with this one, right? XY dengan XY kan? So you will have this, right? So next one, cari yang like term plus 5x together with the plus 1 over 3x. So we'll just rewrite this, right? So I'll just write half xy minus 3xy. Yang biru plus 5x plus 1 over 3x. Alright, so now we're going to simplify this. Alright, so to simplify that, we'll just have to add these two numbers. Negative 3 minus, 1 over 2, right? 1 over 2 minus 3. So we will get, alright, write it in the form of improper fraction. We will have negative 5 over 2, negative 5 over 2. So the variable is given by xy here. xy. Right, next one, look at this, what we call it as coefficient for this x, plus 5x, plus 5 plus 1 over 3. So pressing your calculator, 5 plus 1 over 3. So we will have, right, 16 over 3. So we'll write 16 over 3 is your, what do we call a coefficient for x in this case. Tak boleh tambah dua ini, sebab apa? Sebab this one xy, this one is x. So you cannot add them together, so just leave your answer like this. Okay? Right, so let's look at number 9. So you have this, susun mana yang sama term u dengan this u. U square tak ada, so just leave alone. So I'll just write this 8u minus 3u dahulu. Alright, and then you will have plus 9u square. Okay, we'll have something like this. And then we have to simplify this, what we call 8 minus 3. So 8 minus 3 will get 5. 5u. And then dekat belakang ada plus 9u square. Please take note that we cannot add this together because this is u square, lain, unlike terms, so tak boleh nak tambah. Alright, so let's look at number 10. We have this. Alright, so firstly, cari yang like term. So we'll have this hk together with this hk. Alright, so that one is like term. Alright, so next one is that we have to find those like term. Alright, in this case, plus 3 over 2h minus 9 over 2h. Alright, so I'll just write, okay. Alright, I'll just put negative 1 over 4. I'll just rewrite first. Negative 1 over 4 hk. Alright, this one. Alright, I'll just rewrite so that I put those like terms together. So I'll have something like plus 5 over 4 hk plus 3 over 2h. I'll just use another color. Right. Plus 3 over 2h minus 9 over 2h. Okay, we have something like this. Alright, so now negative 1 over 4. So apa yang perlu tambah ialah hanya tambah yang ini saja. Negative 1 over 4 together with plus 5 over 4. Bila tekan calculator, we get 4 over 4, which is 1. So 1 hk. But in algebra, we don't write this 1 because we know that kalau kita tak tulis 1 hk, maksudnya kalau tulis hk, maksudnya 1 hk. So we don't write that hk. So for the back, at the back there, negative 3 over 2 minus 9 over 2. Positive 3 over 2 minus 9 over 2. So we will have negative 6 over 2. So negative 6 over 2, it will be simplified as negative 3. So I'll just write negative 3h. Okay, so this is our final answer for number 10. So basically this is addition of algebraic expressions. Right, so let's now look at the multiplication. Right, so to do the multiplication, kita kena cari yang huruf sama ya. Kita kena buka semula. Right, so bila kita kata 3 multiplied by h, alright, 3 multiplied by h, what is meant by h square? So this h square is actually h darab dengan h. Alright, so next we have multiply by k. So I'll just write this h guna warna ungu ini. Kerana apa? Kerana dia semua huruf h. So look at your h. Ada berapa h sekarang? Ada 3. You darab 3 kali. H darab h darab h. So bila darab, the special case of this multiplication for algebraic, so dia akan jadi h kuasa 3, bukan 3h. Kalau h tambah h tambah h, baru jadi 3h. Tapi kalau h darab h, we'll have h to the power of 3. Tolong bezakan ini. So we have 3 h to the power of 3k. So can I write k first? Yes, 3k h to the power of 3. Tak kisah, sama saja. Dua-dua acceptable. Alright, so that's how you do multiplication. Alright, so now number 2, we have this. So back in mind that kita kena bawa semua nombor bawa ke depan. So negative 2 multiplied by negative 1. So I'll just put negative 2 multiplied by negative 1 first. So we'll have negative 2 multiplied by negative 1. Alright. Next one we'll have m square. Alright. So this m square I'll just write in. Alright. So I'll have this. Right. M square means m darab m. Alright. So next one I'll have m dengan n. So meaning that m multiplied by n. So this is n yang ini, letak belakang sekali. And this is m yang ini. Alright, I'll just put here. And that m square is given by this m darab m. Okay? Alright. So simplify this. Nombor darab nombor, variable darab variable. So negative 2 multiplied by negative 1 will get positive 2. Alright. Look at your m. How many m's now? 1, 2, 3. So we'll have m to the power of 3 because it is multiplication. Bukan 3m ya. Alright. So n dekat belakang. So just write n dekat belakang. Tak ada masalah. 2mn. Okay? Alright. So let's look at number 3. We have this, right? So this is quite interesting here, where we have 3 multiplied by 1 over 27. So we'll just write the number first. So 3 multiplied by 1 over 27. Okay. Now I'm going to have the x. All right. So I'll have x, right? So I'm going to underline it. All right. X, so multiply by x, right? Tolong bezakan antara darab dengan x. Hati-hati bila tulis. All right. So next one, x to the power of 3. So x to the power of 3 maksudnya x 3 kali. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that one is x. So now y. Y to the power of 2. So multiply by y, 2 kali. And another one y, multiply by y. So look at your number first. So 3 multiplied by 1 over 27 will get 1 over 9. And then we'll go to x square. We'll go to x. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll have 4x now. So because it is multiplied together, we'll have x to the power of 4. Alright, now y pula. So tengok ada berapa biji y? 1, 2, 3 darab. So dia akan jadi y kuasa 3. So can I write 1 over 9 y to the power of 3 x to the power of 4? Yes, you can write. Boleh susun. Alright. Suka hati. Alright. Number 4. A negative 4p. Alright, so we'll just have this. So I'll just put number together first. So number darab number. So we will have negative 4 multiplied by 1 over 2. Alright, so now we're going to focus on this p square first. So p together with p. Ada lagi p? Tak ada. So I'll just write p. Alright, now saya nak cepat sikit. Alright, so we'll just write p square multiplied by p. Alright, so now I'm going to q. So we'll have q multiplied by q. Alright, something like this. Alright, so now we will have, right, so negative 4 multiplied by 1 over 2 will have negative 2. Right, so look at your p now. So you ada p ni, p kuasa 2 darab p. Right, p kuasa 2 maksudnya p 2 kali. So darab lagi 1 p, so jadi 3 dah p sekarang. Boleh faham ke? Sebab dekat atas ini ada 1. Alright, so 2 tambah 1. So we'll have p to the power of 3 now. So now untuk q, 1, 2, simple je lah, q square. You can also write your answer as negative 2q square p to the power of 3. Right now, for this one, look at your number. Tiba-tiba ada nombor dekat tengah. Alright, so you have to put the number first. 7 duduk di hadapan. Right now, I'm going to focus on this x. So 1, 2, ada x 2, so x multiplied by x. Right now you want to have this y, so ada 2 juga, so darab y darab dengan y. Alright, so you will have your final answer 7 x multiplied by x ni you will have x square, y multiplied by y will have y square. That's it. Alright, simple, right? Okay, number 6. Remember, put the number first. So 5 multiplied by 10. So in this case, darab nombor dahulu. 5 darab 10. Alright, now I'm going to collect all this z. Okay, katakanlah z. Right, so z multiplied by z. And then we'll have z square, right? So multiply by z square. Alright, now I'm going to collect y square. Alright, so y square together with this y. Alright, so rasanya dah tulis semua lah. Alright, so simplify. Nombor darab nombor. 5 darab 10, 50. Alright, so now z multiplied by z square. Z ni maksudnya z kuasa 1. So 1 tambah 2 jadi z kuasa 3. So we'll have z to the power of 3. Look at your y. Y to the power of 2 multiplied by y to the power of 1. Kita tak tulis kuasa 1 kan. Alright, so 2 tambah 1 jadi 3. So y kuasa 3. So we are done. Alright, let's look at number 7. We have this. Alright, so collect all the number. Right, so 1 over 5 multiplied by 200. So we'll have 1 over 5 multiplied by 200. Okay, now I'm going to collect the m. Alright, so m, I'll have m, so multiplied by m. Another one is m square, so multiplied by m square. Now huruf n, so n square alone, so n square duduk sorang-sorang. Okay, so 1 over 5 multiplied by 200 will have 40. Alright. And then we'll have m square, right, m to the power of 1 multiplied by m to the power of 2 kuasa jadi tambah. So, m kuasa 1 tambah 2 jadi 3. So, now we have n square dekat belakang. So, n square dekat belakang. Alright? We have something like this. Alright, this one, apa maksud bracket? Tak ada operasi dekat sini, maksudnya operasi darab. So, ingat, nombor darab nombor. 4 darab 2 darab negatif 3. So, we will have, right, 4 multiplied by 2 multiplied by negative 3. Right, now I'm going to collect those a's. Right, a square, right, lagi, a to the power of 3, lagi, a kuasa 1. So, I'll just write a to the power of 1. Alright, so now, nombor darab nombor, berapa nombor darab nombor? 4 darab 2, 8, 8 darab negatif 3, negatif 24. Alright, so now, a pula, a square. Alright, so a kuasa 2 darab a kuasa 3, so jadi a kuasa, right, ingat bila darab maksudnya ni a darab a, yang ni a kuasa 3, a darab a, so adalah 5a kan, satu-satu lagi a, so we'll have a, so ada berapa biji a? Ada 6 biji a, so bila darab jadi a kuasa 6, bukan 6a. Okay, 6a kalau tambah. Alright, so this is how you do the multiplication. So let's now move to division, operasi bahagi. So untuk operasi bahagi lebih kurang operasi tolak, operasi darab, di mana nombor kena dengan nombor lah. So in this case kita tengok nombor 24 dengan 6. Alright. Ataupun saya buka dahulu lah. Alright. So saya buka maksudnya macam ini. So untuk illustrate apakah itu division ya. Alright. So 24. X kuasa 3 maksudnya, alright, so I'll just write in blue. Alright, X kuasa 3 will have X ada 3 biji. Alright, Y kuasa 2 maksudnya Y ada 2 biji. So Y dengan Y. So saya bahagikan the whole thing dengan, alright, so firstly I'll just write number first. So I'll have 6. Alright, X square means X dengan X, Y square means Y, 2 biji. So apa kita boleh buat? Kita boleh potong atas dan bawah yang sama. So tengok nombor dengan nombor dahulu. So number dengan nombor. 24 dengan 6, sifat 6. 24 bagi 6, kita dapat 4. Right, X, potong. X dengan X sekali. Dia kena satu-satu atas bawah. Right, X dengan X sekali. Ada lagi? Tak ada dah. Dekat atas lebih. So biar dia. Right, Y pula. Right, so Y dengan Y, potong. Y dengan Y, potong juga. So, kita hanya tinggal 4 dengan X. Alright, kita hanya tinggal yang ini. 4, X. Dekat bawah, bahagi 1. So, tak perlu tulis lah. So, our final answer will be 4X for this one. Okay, simple right? Alright. So, let's look number 2. Okay. Kalau tak nampak, buka dulu. Alright, 2. H square. What does it mean by H square? So, H multiplied by H. 2 kali kan? Right, now K to the power of 5. So, K. So, ini yang teknik slow lah. Tapi tak apa. Slow asalkan selamat. So, H pula. Alright, so we'll have H square. So, H 2 kali. K ada 7. So, I'll just write this K7. K to the power of 7 ada 7 kali. So, now ada 5. Tambah 1, 2 lagi. Alright, so we'll have something like this. So, kenapa kita nak potong atas dan bawah? Ingat, 2 bahagi 8. Okay, 2 bahagi 2, 1. 8 bahagi 8. 2 bahagi 2, 1, 8 pun kena bahagi 2. Okay, guna sifar 2. So, 8 bahagi 2, kita dapat 4. So, now potong H. H dengan H, potong. Tak ada dah H. No more H, right? So, K dengan K, right? So, 1, potong yang ni. Ingat, atas, bawah. Okay. So, lebih K dekat bawah ada 2. So, dekat atas ingat ada 1. Alright. So, ramai yang ingat, dah potong 1 dengan 4. 1 dengan 4 ni, tiba-tiba jawapan dia jadi 4. No. Ingat, 1 dekat atas. So, 1 per 4 dekat bawah. So, 4. Tengok apa. Dekat atas ingatnya ada 1. Dekat bawah ada apa? K, 4 dengan K square. So, we will have 4. K dengan K maksudnya K square. So, this is our final answer. Alright. So, let's look at number 3. Alright. So, what we can do is to expand first. Alright. So, saya suka expand dulu lah. So, 25. Alright. M square maksudnya M darab M. Alright. N. Alright. So, ada mad darab. Okay, tak apa. Tak ada masalah. Darab tu tak bersalah pun. Alright. So, darab. MN. Alright. So, I'll have M and N dekat belakang. Alright. So, now I'm going to divide this with, alright. So, this one darab. Negative 5. Alright. So, now M ada sekali. And then, we'll have N to the power of 3 means N 3 kali. Right, so kalau dekat atas tu maksudnya darab, maksudnya kita boleh tulis rapat lah sebenarnya. So now kita nak simplify atas dan bawah. 25 bahagi negative 5. So positif bahagi negatif, we'll get negative. So our final answer will be negative. Letak dulu. 25 bahagi 5. So 1, 5. So we'll have 5 dekat atas kan. Alright, so saya buat slowly 5 dekat atas. Saya tulis dulu negative as the final answer. Right, so 5 dekat atas. Ataupun ni saya bagi negatif 1 lah. Alright. So now potong M dengan M. Alright, so M dengan M. Ada lagi? No more. Now N dengan N. Alright, atas, bawah, atas, bawah. No more, right? So tengok apa yang tinggal. Kita ada, right, so 5. M dengan M, dekat bawah ada N, ada negatif 1. Alright, so kalau tak nampak, okay, saya tulis 5, alright, ingat ni M dengan M dekat atas. Alright, so 5M kuasa 2, dekat bawah kita ada negatif 1, alright, ada N dekat bawah kan, ni negatif 1N. So ingat 5 bahagi negatif 1, you get negatif 5, alright, negatif 5 M square per N. This is our final answer. Alright. 5 bahagi negatif 1, negatif 5. Okay, so let's look at number 4. We have this. Alright, so now, if you want to expand, expand. So, P to the power of 2. P. Alright, Q to the power 4. Q. R ada 7 kali. Oh, jenuh nak tulis kan? Tak apa. Tulislah awal-awal ni. 5, 6, 7. Okay, now S. Right, per S. So, everything is divided by 2. P, Q, R. Potong. 2 dengan tak ada apa-apa dekat atas, so tak boleh nak potong. So biar ada 2 dekat bawah. Maksudnya ada 1 dekat atas. Okey, tak tulislah 1 tu. Right now potong P dengan P. 1, 2 atas bawah, no more, right? So Q 1 atas bawah. R atas bawah. Right? So tengok apa yang tinggal. Q kuasa 3, R kuasa 6. Right? And then we have this S, and then we have 2 dekat bawah. Alright, so something like this. Alright. So now I'm gonna write, right, so Q ada 3 kali, so Q kuasa 3, R ada 6 kali from this. Alright. So R to the power of 6 and then S, right. Over, tengok dekat bawah ada 2, so 2. Biar gitulah, tak apa. Tak ada masalah. Alright. Okay, number 5. We have this, right? That one is 99 dekat depan tu. Alright. So I'll just write 99. Alright. So F to the power of 3. So I'm just write this first. F ada 3 kali. Alright. And then you ada Q. Alright. So Q sekali. Q ke G ni Alright. I guess G kot. Alright. Tak apalah kita ubah soalan ni biar dia jadi G. Alright. So G. Alright. And then we have multiply. G kuasa 2. Ini. So G kuasa 2, G 2 kali And then we have F dekat belakang, F. Alright, so everything is divided by, alright, GF, right, so GF, so we'll have GF, alright, dekat bawah ada darab, 11, G square, so we'll have GG. So ingat kita nak potong atas dan bawah, nombor dengan nombor. So kita boleh potong 99 dengan 11. Sifar 11. So kita dapat 9 dekat atas. F pula potong atas, bawah. Tak ada dah. No more, tak boleh potong, biar. Right now, atas bawah G. So G. Dah hilang atas bawah. So tengok apa yang tinggal dekat bawah dah tak ada apa-apa. Maksudnya kita akan dapat nombor yang cantik. Okay, tengok 9. 1, 2, 3. Ada 3 GF di darab. So kita akan jadi F kuasa 3. So this is our final answer. Alright. So let's look at number 6. Okay. We have this. Right. So we have AB. Right. So I'll just write A, B, B, C, D, D. Divided by A, B, C ada 3 kali. And then D ada 2 kali. So kita boleh potong atas dan bawah yang sama. So bila potong atas dan bawah yang sama, so we will have, right, A dengan A, B potong dengan B, ada lagi? Tak ada dah, B dekat bawah kan, C potong dengan C sekali, D dengan D, D dengan D. Right, tengok dekat atas apa yang tinggal. Apa yang tinggal maksudnya yang ini. B kita tak potong kan. Kat bawah A, C, C. Kan? Tak ada dah kot. So we will have, dekat atas ada B, dekat bawah ada A, C square. So this is our final answer.